Part 1. Rejection. Interior retail clothing store. Day. The store is bustling with customers. The shelves are packed with merchandise, but a few prominent shelves are empty. Lines to the register are long. Anita, 20s, female, is hurrying with stacks of clothes, followed closely by a horde of customers. She goes to one of the empty shelves and starts to refill it. Customers grab items out of her hands and push her aside. Anita falls to the ground and shuffles out of the way. Within seconds, it's all gone. A woman, Dorothy, female, 40s, approaches her, huffing and puffing.
Excuse me, aren't you going to get more?
I'm sorry, those were the last we had.
Liar! You're just lazy and want to sit around on the floor.
I'm sorry, but that item has been extremely popular.
Go check in the back.
I just came from the back. We're out of stock.
Do I have to spell everything out for you? Call another store.
It's the same everywhere. You can try again next week.
Next week? Are you stupid?
Ma'am,
I need to speak to your manager.
Anita sighs and waves over her manager. Dwayne, 30s, male, strides up.
Ma'am, may I?
This girl isn't doing her job.
Terribly sorry, ma'am.
Dwayne,
Shut up, or at least learn to do your job.
Ma'am, please come with me. We can help you with your customer loyalty discount.
Finally, and do something about that stupid girl.
What's your name?
Dorothy Wetstein.
They head over to the customer service desk, leaving Anita close to tears. Across the room stands Zelda, female, 30s, staring at them. She wears bohemian clothing, draped with scarves and accessories. Anita, with eyes red from tears, makes eye contact. Zelda smiles back, warm and reassuring, and looks at her name tag.
My dear Anita, you didn't do anything wrong.
doesn't matter. I can get fired for nothing.
So frightening to have your life be at the mercy of others' judgments.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Do what I did. Become your own boss. Present yourself better. Change your life.
You're selling something, aren't you?
Aren't we all?
Zelda takes a small gray packet with yellow lettering out of her bag.
What is it?
Zelda puts on a big grin and poses like she's filming a commercial.
Try Fun Gal. It's an all-natural supplement. Easy to take. Just mix with water.
Those are all scams. They don't do anything.
Is that what would convince you? Results?
I'm going back to work.
What if this one was different? How would you know without trying? Sign up with us early and you'll be rewarded.
Stop trying to get me to join your pyramid scheme.
Interior break room, evening. Anita opens her locker and takes out her bag. Other store employees are standing in a cluster nearby, chatting about their weekends.
Have a good night.
None of her coworkers acknowledge what she said. Anita hangs her head and goes to leave. She bumps into Dwayne.
Anita, meet with me first thing tomorrow. We need to discuss how you handle customers.
What was I supposed to do? She wasn't listening to me.
That's not what good customer service is about. See you tomorrow.
Anita, near tears again, exits. Interior apartment, living room, evening. The room has basic decorations for a beginning apartment. There's mismatched furniture, a few posters, and a second-hand TV. Anita enters. She's completely bedraggled. Rozelle, early 20s, female, is slumped on the couch, observing a nearby ant farm and typing notes on her laptop.
Bug fact of the day. Beetles form the order Coleoptera, which is the largest order, consisting of about 25% of all animal life forms. Lousy day?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong?
I screwed up at work. Some customer started blaming me for a product being out of stock, and my supervisor sided with her. And now I have to get customer service training.
I'm sorry that happened, but it doesn't sound like it was your fault.
Yeah, but I still got chewed out, and it hurts.
Hey, did you get the mail when you came in?
I forgot.
No worries, I'll get it.
Rozelle gets up and steps outside. She returns with a small stack of envelopes. She hands a small square one to Anita.
You got a card. What is it?
Invitation to my sister's wedding.
Oh, nice. Right?
Notice anything about it? I'm not a bridesmaid. It's just a regular invitation. I guess I should have guessed, the way my mom was cagey about details. And yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be maid of honor, but still, It would have been nice to have included her own sister.
I'm sorry. Hey, look on the positive side. You only have to be involved for one day. Show up, have cake, take a few pictures, and be done with that drama.
Yeah, you're right. Bridezilla is everyone else's problem.
Hey, I got you something.
Rozelle gets up and goes to the kitchen. She comes back with a box, plates, and spoons.
Here, this will dull the pain.
You got me ice cream cake?
You can take just the chocolate and the crunchies, the way you like it.
Wow, thanks. When did you get this?
As soon as I found out that your sister was engaged.
Anita scoops a plate of chocolate ice cream, and Rozelle has the vanilla layer.
It's been a long time since I had this.
I'll get you one for your birthday, too.
Nah, not on my birthday. Brings back bad memories. Every time I cut myself just the chocolate part, I get yelled at for being wasteful. I mean, it's my birthday, and I can't have one thing. Like, my family always made me feel bad for liking something a certain way.
Sorry they did that to you. I mean, if you think about it, it's not a big deal. It's just ice cream cake. It wasn't even that expensive.
Yeah, but it was like, every time I did something they didn't approve of, it was a catastrophe.
They both finish their plates. As Rozelle cleans up, she glances down at the invitation.
Hey, you get to bring a +1.
Yeah, way to rub it in my face that I'm single. Do you want to be my +1?
Sure, I'd go for free food.
And to support your best friend in the whole world.
That too. Do we have to bring a gift?
I'll give her a 20.
Oh, crud. I almost forgot to pick up Theo.
Have fun.
Rozelle grabs her car keys and exits. Interior, Rozelle's car. Evening. Rozelle pulls up to Theo's house. Theo, 20s, male, leaves out the front door. His walking is shaky due to cerebral palsy. He gets in the passenger seat. He leans over and they kiss.
Thanks for driving.
Anytime.
Got a bug fact today?
Dragonfly's legs are really just for landing. They can't walk.
Huh. Sounds kinda like me.
Anything going on in May? Anita asked me to be her +1 for her sister's wedding.
Hey, knock yourself out. Better you than me.
You don't like weddings?
No, if they're not boring, they're stressful. It's like everything has to be perfect. The flowers have to be this and the guests have to do that. Oh, Theo, try to look normal for the picture, and if anything goes wrong, it's a disaster. And for what? Then it's not fun anymore.
Hey, not all weddings have to be that way.
Yeah, but knowing Anita's sister,
Yeah, you're right.
I'd rather stay home and play video games.
Interior Physical Therapy Clinic. Evening. Rozelle sits at the side of the room, typing on her laptop and occasionally looking up. Theo does balance and coordination exercises, following Dr. Abel's, 50s, male, instructions.
And rest. You are done for the day. Did you have any questions for me today, Theo?
Yeah, actually. I've been getting this weird muscle soreness lately, and I haven't been doing anything different. It's just been hurting more.
Rozelle, have you noticed anything different with Theo's movements?
Oh, not really. Well, sometimes he says ow when he's reaching for something.
This is a conversation that we need to have sooner or later. What to expect as you age. If you have time, I recommend we do that now. I can ask Rozelle to leave the room if you're more comfortable.
No, I want her to hear this too.
As we get older, our bodies change and start to acquire the usual symptoms of aging. Muscle mass and bone density decreases. We slow down. This happens to everyone. With cerebral palsy, you'll begin to experience these symptoms even sooner. You can likely expect to have the mobility and balance of a 60-year-old when you're in your 40s.
Theo looks down at his shoes.
Remember, however, that 60 years old looks very different for different people. And that's largely dependent on how well they took care of themselves when they were younger. In your case, I would say it's very likely you'll have many more active, healthy years in front of you. To make that happen, however, it is absolutely vital that you keep coming back to physical therapy to retain the progress you have made as long as possible.
Understood.
And keep in communication with me regarding soreness, weakness, and balance issues. We'll address those problem areas quickly. Now, where specifically were you experiencing soreness?
It's mostly in my thighs and back when I stretch.
Okay, let's work on that.
Dr. Abel directs Theo as Rozelle watches. Interior brick room. Day. Anita enters and sees Dwayne waiting for her.
Thanks for being on time. As part of your performance improvement plan, we'll be doing these meetings before your shift to track your progress.
Okay.
Please understand that I'm not doing this to punish you. I want you to succeed here.
Got it.
Now, what is the number one component of good customer service?
A fake smile?
No, the number one thing you need is empathy. Is there a problem?
There's always some inane problem with these customers.
Yes, and you need to understand the customer's feelings in order to fix it.
Why should I do that? They never give a crap about my feelings.
Correct. They won't, because it's not about you. So, getting angry, getting defensive won't get you anywhere. Remember that. It's not about you. Now, let's get you out there and build you up a thicker skin.
They go out on the retail floor. Interior apartment. Evening. Rozelle is typing away at her computer. The ant farm next to her has gotten much busier with activity. The doorbell rings and she opens the door. Matilda, mid-20s, female, bursts in and attacks Rozelle with a big hug.
Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, hi, Matilda.
Janice, mid-50s, female, and Morty, early 30s, male, enter after her.
Good to see you, Rozelle. Sorry for the unexpected visit. We just wanted to catch Anita when she's home.
Sorry, Janice, she's at work today.
Oh dear, has she been working extra hours?
She has, but today is one of her regular days.
Sorry, Mom. I must have gotten the days mixed up.
Well, we should come back another day.
No. Let's just give the details to Rozelle now. No need to stress out Anita with all the wedding stuff, right?
Matilda winks at Rozelle, who stares back blankly.
Rozelle, have you met my fiancé, Morty?
Morty shakes hands with Rozelle.
Morty Rafani. Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, I never met someone who was on TV all the time.
Please be patient with her. She's a little awkward around people she doesn't know.
The wedding's at the perfect time to boost Morty's re-election campaign.
Everyone gets hooked on a classic love story. What are you working on?
Oh, these ants are... this is just research for grad school.
Morty, Rozelle is very smart. She's been studying bugs since kindergarten.
Tell me about your thesis.
Be careful, she'll go on and on.
Morty, don't bug the bug girl. Come help me get the things out of the car.
I want to know more.
Morty?
If it's okay. It's nice to have someone interested. Most people just think they're gross.
Many important jobs are the ones that people call gross.
Matilda, dear, I will help you get those favors.
Thanks, Mom.
Janice and Matilda go outside. Morty sits next to Rozelle on the couch.
Okay, this ant farm actually has 2 different species of ants. This colony is the Argentine ant, Linethium humale. And that one is the tawny crazy ant, Nylanderi fulva.
Aren't they going to fight each other in that little space?
That's the idea. Both of these species are invasive to the United States, and both are capable of forming massive colonies that spread to large areas, called super colonies. So in this experiment, I'm studying both colonies' growth rate, conflict and competition for resources, and which one eventually achieves dominance.
Does it matter which one wins?
Well, the long-term implications of the experiment will predict colony spread and growth in the U.S. So basically, anyone involved with agriculture will want to know, for pest control.
Which one are you rooting for?
Scientists don't do that. We try to set up unbiased environments and we observe without interference.
That's not how it works in politics. Whoever wins makes the rules.
I'm sorry, I'm not really into politics.
You should be. Anyone who claims to be neutral or not really into politics is still obligated to follow the rules the winners make.
Janice and Matilda enter in, carrying boxes.
Also, government is a major source of funding for projects like yours, and I like it a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Morty, are you soliciting votes again?
We were just educating each other.
What's in the boxes?
Go ahead, open yours.
Shouldn't I wait until the wedding?
No, I want to see what you think.
Rozelle opens the box and takes out a crystal wine glass with the couple's name and wedding date engraved.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I know, right? As soon as I saw them, I had to have them for a wedding favor.
Morty is so good to you.
Go ahead, Morty. Tell her what you told me.
I asked Matilda if she expected all the wedding guests to carry those fragile things home.
And he was right. So we sent them out early. That's why we're a team.
There's one for Anita, too.
Thanks for bringing them.
While we're here, I wanted to go over a few things for the wedding. First of all, no bug stuff.
Matilda shoots Morty a dirty look.
I always converse with my constituents about their work.
No gross stuff at the wedding.
Rozelle, dear, if anyone asks, just say you're in grad school.
That's usually what I do.
Also, here's a list of guidelines for the big day.
Matilda hands Rozelle a sheet of paper on cream and pink decorated stationery with text typed in a script font.
It goes over where you'll need to go, parking, hairstyles, dress codes.
Okay. There's a lot here.
It's mostly common sense stuff, but you know how people are.
And please make sure Anita sees that too.
Thanks, Mom. Rozelle, there's a favor I wanted to ask you.
What kind?
Can you please make sure Anita has a nice time?
Okay, that's what we're there for, right?
Anita can be, well, she was always jealous of me.
She told me that people constantly compared you to.
I tried to put a stop to that, but it was a constant battle. Teachers, neighbors, friends, they all asked why Anita was so different.
I feel bad for her, I really do. But this is one day that's not about her, at all.
We'll try to keep the worst offenders from her, but we can't keep an eye on her all night.
What do you want me to do?
Well, you know how sensitive Anita is, right? So just comfort her. Be a good friend.
That's it?
That's it. Thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, sure.
Matilda, Janice, and Morty stand up to go.
Thanks for having us over.
She hugs Rozelle. Morty steps forward and shakes her hand.
Any roadblocks you encounter in your work, please let me know.
I will.
Bye, honey. See you on the big day.
They all step out to leave. Morty, the last one, hesitates at the door.
Matilda wanted to come over just to ask me that.
It must be that important to her. How difficult is it to keep Anita happy?
How difficult is it to keep Matilda happy?
Perhaps they aren't so different after all.
Morty steps out.